Hey everybody, this is Zero for another Zero Gunpla review. In this episode, we're going to cover the Master Grade Age 2 Dark Hound. My personal favorite from the Age series in general. I mean, I'm not going to say, why it became the Age 2 Dark Hound, because I have no idea why the Gundam Age 2 became the Dark Hound. So if anyone knows, you can leave it in the comments down below, because I honestly just like this multiple suit just because it's design. I'm not going to even front. And the dogs are barking. Apparently my dogs like to be in this episode today. Jeez. Alright, like I said, the Dark Hound is, like I said, my personal favorite from the series. It's pirate theme, it's red and black. You can't get wrong with those colors, because it's just sheer awesomeness. So, I picked up this dude at Galactic Toys, so if you want one of your own, hit up our homies at Galactic Toys, support the channel, and let's just get into the review about this really cool but slightly flawed mobile suit. Catch you in a bit. Welcome back. So this is the Dark Hound with everything that comes in with it. I'm just going to call it the Dark Hound because calling it the Gundam Age 2 Dark Hound just seems way too long of a mouth. So we're just going to call it the Dark Hound because it makes my life infinitely easier. So the Dark Hound. Alright. It comes with the little figurine of the pilot like all Master Grades do, which is great. So if you have really good painting skills and can do very delicate work, go for it. At least 1, 2, 3, 5 extra hands, as you can see here. I do believe there is another shooting hand, but I misplaced it during the move into, well, putting it on camera. It kind of fell into the void, so it may exist, it may not. I can't guarantee anything. Sorry if the camera wiggled, I just whacked into it. A set of dry rub on decals and the water slide decals, like I said, most Master Grades have. A pair of wires for the hooks, which is pretty cool, and a set for the beam sabers. Wow, I am so fried. Well, I mean, technically you could use it as a beam saber and a beam rifle. At least that's what I used to do with the Master Grade, with the high grades, but hey, that's just me. But now let's talk about this thing. This, much like the last episode, the Epion, is a transformable mobile suit, which means it kind of starts disintegrating. And I actually have no idea where this piece came from. Where the heck did you fall from? Huh. Weird. A random falling piece. From up there. Huh. That is literally very weird. I have no idea where that piece came from. Huh. So we're just gonna, point out the fact that we just literally had a random piece just fall from the mobile suit, and so, yeah. Sorry about that. Dogs are barking again. Still don't know where that piece came from, but hey, we're just gonna roll with it and be slightly concerned. That's the problem with the Master Grade Dark Hound. Pieces just kind of fall off, and you kind of hope that you know where the pieces came from. Because 9 times out of 10, you probably, as you've seen, have no idea where it came from, and now it's going to bother you the entire time. This is why I won't transform this. This is another one I won't transform on camera, because I'm afraid that it will just disintegrate again. So yeah, loose parts, a lot of them. Because of the transformation, it's necessary, but it's also a hindrance because you have no idea where pieces fall from or pop off from. Still don't know where that piece came from. And this is the only mobile suit I have on my desk, so what does that tell you? Phantom pieces from the sky? I don't know. So yeah, articulation's very well. There's a leg up. Yeah, fix the knee. There you go. There's the leg all the way up. We have decent kicks. There goes another limb. As I told you, disintegrates. Hey, this is gonna be fun, he says sarcastically as he attaches part of the front skirt. So yeah, glue. Do not transform this. Unless you need to have it transform in plane mode, just glue it. Freeze it in place forever. Just move shoulder armor up. Arm goes up. Solid bend. The armor right here and the shoulders are kind of loose, so make sure you push this arm in all the way, or you'll get a very floppy arm. I learned that the hard way, so heads up. What I do find interesting on this, and if I can get close enough with the camera, the thumb actually has articulation. You actually have to build the arm in 2 separate pieces, which is pretty cool. The thumb goes up and down. See, very loosely. Yep, see? Bendable thumb. I do love that. It's like that's the first Master Grade I saw. Like, is that a posable thumb? Oy. And now it won't stand on its own weight. Oy. Yeah, I love the design. Also, if you try to take off the thief end, it can either break on you or pop off. So, good luck gambling. But you can actually change if you wanted to have the eye patch or not, which is cool. And you can choose the color of the eye patch. Either be it green, like I did, or yellow. So that is an option. So that is cool. You give options. They give you some slight color variations on the eye patch. I don't know if that's in canon of the show. But yeah, you have an option to have yellow eye patch, no eye patch, green eye patch. Go for it. But yeah. I want to show this part, so you pop this off. Cross your fingers, America and world. We're going to see if the wires actually hold in place, or it would be like a lot of wire kits and not. So we put the wire in here, supposedly. Alright, stage 1 complete. And nope, that doesn't work. And how am I supposed to stick it in? Or is it the whole little port supposed to come out with it? I'm suggesting this probably comes out with it. Pop this in. Okay, so far so good. And let's see if this works. No! The wire did not stay in. I've seen and noticed that a lot with stuff with wires. One part works, usually the front end, and the part you're supposed to connect to the back, yeah, not so much. So, yeah. Maybe find thicker wires or thinner wires. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Also, be careful, these are loose. So, again, glue. The answer to this kit is glue. Like a lot of problems in life. Seal it shut, and pretend it never exists, because it will bother you for the rest of your life if you don't. Please note, when you're building this, be careful. The chest piece is kind of loose. That is annoying as sin while building. That's standing it up on its own is kind of annoying me right now, but hey, there's nothing I can do about that. But aside from that, it's a good build. What? Well, as soon as I saw complimenting you, you decided to get drunk and fall over? Now is not the time, Dark Hound. Now is not the time. Stand. Thank you. So like I said, aside from those gaping problems, it is a solid kit, more or less. It's a good build at least. But make sure you have glue. Lots of it. To make sure it doesn't move anymore. Or you build it once, you put it on a shelf, and it looks really pretty. Because that works too. I say go with option B, but if necessary, option 1 is always a solid plan. Glue it, and it never moves again. So let's get into the summary so I can wrap up this review. So, all in all, the Dark Hound Master Grade, articulation-wise, it's better than the high grade. I'll give it that much. The fact that you can choose the color of the eye patch or whether or not it has an eye patch, also good. Everything else, I would rather just get the high grade again. Pieces don't fall off of it randomly, and mysterious pieces don't fall off of it randomly. It can actually stand up under its own weight, so you don't have to worry about it falling over. There's no loose parts really on it, so there's that. And like I said, I'm too terrified to do the transformation gimmick on this thing, because literally, as you saw, moving it causes pieces to just fall off. So if you're willing to try to throw in transformation, great. But if you have to, get two and then freeze both of them, basically. You get one in the plane mode and one in the mobile suit mode, and leave it alone. Just to go, man, they look really cool, and that's it. Don't ever touch them, don't ever breathe on them, just ignore their existence. Because they will disintegrate on you. It's really sucky. It's a good suit if you just build it and leave it alone. But if you try to move it too much, or play with it too much, it will start falling apart on you, as you all just saw. It wasn't like I froze it, knocked off a piece, and like, oh look, it froze. You can tell when I freeze things. When I pause it. I didn't. I literally just moved it, and you saw pieces just fall off of it. So, if you love Men in Black mobile suits like I do, Gundam Age, pirate-themed mobile suits, I say get it. If you like Gunpla in general, cautiously get this. But if possible, this is not the worst Master Grade. We all know my personal opinions on the worst one is. But as of now, it's not a great suit. It's not good. It's meh. Glue will make this great. Well, greater. But it's not one of those, ooh boy, you definitely need to pick this up situations. Like I said, if you want one of your own, check the link down below. The playlist is down there too. Support the channel any way you can. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode while I should be showing my 200th build. Yeah, I built 200 of these things within a year. Well, technically 2 years. When did I start? 2001? Yeah, a year. Or no, wait, 2000. Yeah, COVID. 2000. I built I built 100 a year on average. Ugh. I don't know if that's dedication or a sign of concern. So, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace, and have a great day.